you say coaching is cognitive, so you don't think a women's coach or because I had a conversation with a short male coach before that told me head coaches looked at him as a liability when it came to recruiting and things of that nature because dog, and I didn't realize it. Yeah, so you're talking about women coaching. I'm talking to a male coach that said that he walk in a room and everybody underestimates him. How's he going to get a 6'6" offensive lineman, 300-pound offensive lineman to listen to what he's saying? You know,
well, we got one ourselves for the Kings. Alex Mirabal, I will put him against any O-line coach in the country. And he's a little dude. He is.
He's intense though.
He's
very intense.
But you won't know that when he walks in the room. I'm saying if Alex Mirabal calls you down, hey, I want to see D Streeter. You walk into the office and you see him. That's your first impression.
Right.
So it's the same thing with the young lady. That's your first impression. But she's going to have to do what? Yes, she does have a setback by being a lady, but she's going to have to overcome that through her conversation with this recruit. And it can be done. You know what I mean? It's a thing. No, that's like an unwritten rule in coaching, right? Even in coaching, you got to look a certain way. You got to look fit. You gotta fit in your shirt the right way and blah, blah, blah. You remember, God, what was the coach for Kansas? Big old dude, Mangini? Matt Maggio? Mangini?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The big guy.
Big old cat, man. You know? Like, yes, there are certain things that at the end of the day, you want to look a certain way. But again, that's the same thing, right? People fitting into a box, into a certain mold, into a thing. And
right.
and that's what sells. So for the people who don't, they have to work twice as hard to get over it. So that's what I'm saying with the women. If you have an ace up your sleeve, use it. Don't make it harder for yourself.
Sounds simple to me.
That's all we're saying, Street, is like if you can use your curves and your femininity to get into the room and do those things, use it. Is it like a guy who has a gift of gab, but he don't use it? He just want to sit there. I'm going to do it like everybody else, and I'm going to take my turn. And no, because guess what? We see that in the way of the world everywhere. If I got an uncle that's the head of such and such company, he can make a phone call to get me a job at ESPN. What I'm going to say? No, I'm going to do it on my own merit. No. Hey, I need you to call the man over there at ESPN. I want to try to get this broadcasting gig. That's the way the world works.
Yeah, I right. And I don't know. I tell the women, we got really flawed in here. Yeah, I wanted the women to explain that to me. Like, why are they always shying away from that? Like, no, I want people to respect me I want them to respect me that I know football. I can talk football. I don't want them looking at my body. But then they invest so much money in their body.